Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month check-in for January 2026. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker. And I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I am going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind, Virgos, this is a general collective reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please don't ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your personal life situations. If it's not resonating, it's probably a message for another Virgo out there. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, let's get into it. Spiritual team, Prism Oracle, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Let's see. Okay, first off, the top of the deck, we have passion. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have comfort. Okay. I feel like this could go either way in terms of like love or a different type of area of life. But I feel like something that you are pouring into is pouring back into you, and it's bringing you peace, it's bringing you stability, it's bringing you satisfaction. So this could be a relationship, this could be a romantic relationship, this could be a work relationship, this could be your job, this could be your career path, the work that you're doing itself. If you're creative, maybe it's your creative work that you're putting out there right now. Whatever it is that you are pouring into, essentially, it's going well and it's bringing you a lot of fulfillment. That's essentially what I'm getting here. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what messages come up. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Okay, let's see. What do we have? The Devil. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and Justice. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys have really been through the ringer related to something. Okay, for a lot of you, I feel like this could be relationships. The first 5 cards that we got from the top of the deck are not what I want to see when I pull cards for anybody. So we have the Devil card here. This feels like an attachment to people, places, and things that are not healthy for us, that keep us stuck, that are, sabotaging our success, our peace, whatever. It feels like a lot of you guys also maybe felt really stuck or even like dependent on this person, place, or thing. So let's say you were in a relationship, you're living with this person, you want to move on, you want to move forward, but financially you're not in a place to do so. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from this. It's like, this is unhealthy, this is not something you want to be involved in anymore, but there are certain restraints that are preventing you from actually moving on and getting on with your life in a safe manner. So, it is what it is. So there could be a lot of, or could have been, depending on where you are in the situation. Some of you guys may be going through this right now. Some of you guys may have already moved on from the situation, or you are working towards moving on. Okay, but I just feel like a lot of you guys recognize you want to end this, and it's hard. Because for a lot of you, I feel like this is maybe something that you've just grown used to. This is something that you've grown to love in its own way. And again, this doesn't have to be relationships. Maybe this is a job. Maybe this is an apartment that you lived in and you absolutely love the building itself, but the area is absolute garbage and your car is getting broken into all the time and you just can't stand being there in that location anymore. Maybe this is, your salary is trash, but you love the people you work with, that kind of situation. For some of you, this is possibly even relationships with substances, Okay, alcohol, drugs, shopping, gambling, you name it. The devil card is all about the things that tempt us, that keep us locked into unhealthy patterns and so on and so forth. So again, you can be addicted to sex, you can be addicted to relationships, to people, to situations, things like that. So take what resonates, but I feel like there is definitely a separation between the top of the deck and the bottom of the deck that I feel like you guys are gonna be moving away from this. It may take some time for those of you who have not yet to move on from this, but I do feel like there are plans in motion. Okay, and I feel like you guys are really taking your time and trying not to rush things. You guys are really making sure that the foundations are being built in terms of getting you where you need to go. So again, if you're in a relationship where you are living with somebody, you are planning out, maybe you're applying for jobs, maybe you are looking for other apartments, or you're looking for other places to live, or you're waiting for the lease to end and you got like a couple more weeks or a month or 2 months, whatever the case is. I feel like once you have this foundation or plan or goal, whatever, worked out, that's when you have the ability to say, okay, I'm done. We're ending this. Here's your sign. Here's the divorce papers, whatever. And I feel like once you really kind of get that off your chest, it's like things will start to balance out immediately with this Justice card. Okay, so I do see hope. I do see light at the end of the tunnel. I see that you are highly motivated. Okay, that's where the passion could come in for some of you. You are really motivated to change your circumstances, to get out of this situation. And I do see you guys being able to achieve the goal here, which I'm not surprised. I feel like Virgos, anytime you want to do something, you want to achieve something, or you set your mind to something, you're gonna get it done. I've never met a Virgo that's not met any of their goals. Like, I just don't think you guys have it in you to not do it. You guys will, I'm not worried about you guys whatsoever. You guys got yourselves in a shitty situation. It happens, we're human. But I know you guys are perfectly capable of getting yourselves out of it and doing it safely, and coming out of it, unscathed is the word I'm looking for. So Virgos, I'm not worried about y'all. This is just Spirit's way of encouraging you and letting you know there is light at the end of the tunnel. They see what you're going through and they know you can do this. It's going to take time. It's going to take, the right circumstances falling into place. But keep going, keep going. You guys got this. Okay, Virgos, that's essentially what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with another oracle deck. But before I do, if this reading didn't necessarily resonate with you, or you were hoping to get clarity on a different situation, I do offer personal one-on-one readings, and you can reach out to me and send me a DM either on TikTok or Instagram. My handles are below in the description box, so definitely reach out to me there, at least until my website is set up, okay? Let's go ahead and close out your reading now. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Virgo collective? What final messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? We did have one card that flew out of the deck, literally shot across the table, and that is Lemurian Quartz, and it says, practice patience. Okay, like I said, this is gonna take some time. Things have to fall into place, and I know a lot of you guys are like anxious probably to get out of here or do what it is that you need to do to move forward, but just remember, like, everything takes time, especially if you're applying to jobs. Like, you're kind of at the mercy of these employers, right? So you're gonna have to wait for them to call you or for the right fit and for that job offer in order to get you where you need to go, right? Next we have Bloodstone, get up and get moving. I feel like that's how you guys feel right now. There is like a sense of urgency internally, even though circumstances outside of your control aren't, moving fast as you want them to, at least. But I feel like you guys are motivated. You guys are pumped. You guys are literally like pouring everything you possibly can to make this happen. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have Red Jasper, take action. And I don't think you guys aren't doing that. And like I said, anytime I've met a Virgo and they get an idea that like is really significant to them or important to them, they're gonna get it done. You guys stay motivated to get things done. I wish I had your guys' motivation and discipline, honestly. So really, this is just your reminder, and this is recognition from Spirit that they see you, they see what you're going through, and they're encouraging you to keep going. All right, Virgos, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Virgo if you feel like it would resonate for them. If you want to see other content from me, like I said earlier, I am also on TikTok and Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. I do some really fun content over there that I'm not always able to share over here on YouTube. And that is also the only two places you can send me a DM if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.